All right.
Welcome to Lectora Live. Today we are with Karlis Sprogis from Latvia. So if you're wondering, we've had now two guests from Latvia on, which is fun. I had a friend, Karlis, who just went to Latvia. He went to Finland, Latvia, Denmark, and Spain, and he thought Latvia was beautiful.
Hi, hello, everyone. Thank you, Rick. I think it is.
Yeah.
I think we were nominated one of the greenest countries in the world.
Yeah, that's great. So right now we're doing our pre-show, so we haven't really started recording the actual show. We'll be doing that in a moment.
Okay.
And so if you're watching in the chat room or if you're watching live, we're just going through our shots right now real quickly, making sure everything is working. Karlis, does your lower third look correct?
Lower third?
The lower third would be the two letters, the two lines beneath you with your name.
The faster course, it's a little bit difficult to see, but it looks correct.
It's the aspect ratio. It's a little bit cut off on the TV because we're projecting to a TV.
Yeah, if it's will be seen as fastercourse.com, then it's totally fine.
Yeah, it's fastercourse.com, right? Yeah, he does have it.
Great.
Okay, he's going to bring it up a little. Can you see it there?
Now it's just white for me.
Yeah, it's white over here
but,
too.
Well, I can see the bottom part, but I can't see what's written in it.
Okay.
It's a reflection off the...
It's a reflection. Okay, but it says, I think...
It does say fastercourse.com.
Fastercourse.com.
Okay, great.
Okay. So we'll get you back there. Okay, good. Just want to make sure we had that right.
Yes.
And it's faster course, not courses.
Yes, with
Okay.
a single, yeah.
Okay, good. And just go to that shot. Okay, good. I think we are good. So if you're ready, we can start our show recording. So
Yes.
let me get to here. And so what you will see now is when we start the recording, you will see the show start up. You may not hear the audio on videos that we play, but like, for example, if I play this real quickly just to show you. Oh, no, we do have audio now. Cool. All right, so we're good. Can you reset that?
Yep, it's reset.
How come we're getting audio now?
We got it fixed when we muted the additional mixer.
It fixed it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. We had a quick change we made recently, and that fixed an audio issue that we couldn't hear videos when we were doing it, so now we can hear them. All right, good.
Very good.
Okay, Karlis, we are going to start the show recording in 3, 2, and 1. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Lectora Live, your inside track into Lectora. I'm Rick Zanotti, and today we've got another guest from a country that you probably haven't heard a lot from, but obviously they're very involved in e-learning. We've got Karlis Sprogis. He will be on in a moment. Here we go. And we are back, and I am joined by Karlis Sprogis. He is the founder of fastercourse.com, which is located in Latvia. Karlis, how are you today?
Hey, very good. Thank you for having me here.
Oh, I'm glad you could make it. And you're actually not too far from us today. You're in Oceanside, California.
Yes, that's true.
Were you attending a show out here?
No, it was partly vacation, partly business trip.
Ah,
I'm
good.
traveling with my family, with my wife and a 1-year-old son.
Oh, very good. Oh, 1-year-old son. He won't remember this at all.
Yeah.
That's good. How are you enjoying California?
Oh, very good. Very good.
Yeah, we are about 2 hours from you further north, so we're right past Los Angeles by about 50 miles. Where we are, we're between Santa Barbara and Los Angeles. But California, especially Southern California, is very pretty. A lot of nice beaches and everything else.
Yes, this is my first time in the United States, so it's very exciting.
Oh, well, welcome. How long are you here for?
I'm going to stay here for another 5 years, 5 days. 5 days.
5 years. Oh, you like it.
5 years, yeah.
Well, that's great. Well, if you do happen to come up this way, give me a call. Would love to see you.
Yeah.
So
Sure.
you developed a company. Now, what is your background in? You went to a good business school. Is your background in business or was it in education?
My background is I went to a business school which was mainly focused on financial economics. So I could say I was majoring more in finance. But ever since graduating, I knew I wanted to start my own company. And I started working for a company who was reselling Oracle products.
Okay.
And they had Oracle University, which was an e-learning platform they used to train their resellers, right? And I really liked it, and I fell in love with the idea of e-learning. It was 12 years ago. And,
wow, that's great.
And then in 2007, we started our own e-learning company with 2 more guys from the same university.
That's great. Now, did you work? Because for all of you watching the show right now, if you've seen some of the previous shows, you've seen Sergei Snegarov, who has been on several times, and he is also in Latvia. Did you work with Sergei at any one point, or just know each other from school?
We know each other from school. Latvia is 2 million people country, so there is only 4 e-learning companies, basically. So I know him very well.
That's great. So in the e-learning, your company is fastercourse.com. What exactly does Fastercourse do?
Well, there's a bit longer story.
Okay.
We have basically a course development company which is specializing in custom development of e-learning courses. And about 6 years ago, when starting working internationally, we understood that rapid e-learning development is a very efficient way how to produce medium or low interactivity courses very fast and very efficiently. And then we started working with the templates. And that's how Fastercourse was born. So currently, Fastercourse features more than 300 e-learning templates for Lectora initially. Lectora is our main tool, so we started with Lectora. Now we have added also Storyline. But yeah, it's more than 300 templates, about, I would say, 50 different page layouts. And we try to build them as beautiful as we can and really stand out on the design aspect of the templates. That's how we specialize. So we have a ready-made template library, and we also offer a custom development service.
So if anybody is looking for a good look and feel, a template for, let's say, Lectora or Storyline, they can go to your site. It's international, correct?
Yes, absolutely. We all speak English. It's not a problem at all. Yeah.
That's great. Now, I don't know if you want to do this. We showed a couple of shots of your website and everything. Did you want to show anything today? If you want to share it, feel free to share your screen or anything else to give people.
I can try.
Okay.
Yeah. 1 second.
Sure.
I can just so that the viewers can understand if what we're talking about. Otherwise, it's might be difficult.
Yeah, templates are a great way for people to create e-learning, and especially when they're starting out and they're not really familiar with the tool. it's a great way to get a nice looking and quick e-learning course built. There we go.
Yes, absolutely. That's what we believe in too. That's our feeling. Okay, so fastercourse.com, as I said, have lots of templates. I'm going to show you the first one we built, which is maybe still my favorite. I don't know. It's we call it Blue Ocean Side. Right now you can see a demo of it. It's built in Lectora. Okay. It was originally built in Lectora 11. I think, yeah, 11. And then, of course, it works with Lectora 12 and Lectora 16. Okay. It's a very simplistic, in my opinion, beautiful design template. First of all, you see the course introduction page, which you can modify and alter the way you like. Change your logo, change the colors, whatever you feel like. You have a very basic menu up there. You can have like a help screen, which shows like basic information for the viewer of the course, how the navigation works, where is he in the course, etc. And you have a menu screen. Again, very simplistic, so you can go from one page to another quite quickly. So let me show you some. So the basic pages are like text and image and maybe a hotspot page. I'll show you next one. Text and image wide. 1 second.
And these templates are totally modifiable by whoever buys them.
Yes, exactly. So this is, for example, the hotspot page. You can move the hotspots around. You can add more hotspots. You can delete some of the hotspots. The background image can be easily modified. You don't even have to open Lectora because you can do it from the external resources. Just add a new image which has the same name. So it's pretty convenient. And the beauty of the templates is that when you start the course, start building the course, you probably have some kind of a script, right, or a storyboard, and okay, I'm going to have maybe 4 hotspot pages and maybe 6 text and images and maybe 7 test pages or something. And when you have a template library, you can just copy and paste as many of these templates in your course as you need. So you can just take, for example, I have now the timeline template. You can if you need like 3 timelines, you can just copy it 3 times, add the content you need, and you're all ready to go. The beauty of it is that they are designed and programmed, so they work out of the box. You can basically just copy paste the text, video, or image. It will all work, and you will be able to publish in SCORM or any other format Lectora allows. Okay. And it will dramatically save you time. That's our belief.
I like your timeline graphic.
Yeah, I'll show you some more just to quickly. So this is division of text. If you have a lot of text, you can divide it. Then really quickly, this is a video page. It's funny that this is a template. It's called Oceanside, and I'm now in Oceanside.
You're now in Oceanside. That
was not planned like that.
That's a cosmic coincidence.
Yeah, I think so. Here's like a case study. So if you can have one person and another person. We used birds, but it can be people or machines or anything else. But these are basically very informative templates. I could quickly show you a few test templates that we really like.
Sure.
It's another template set. This is my favorite one. We call it the ice cream game. Are you familiar? I think in English there is also a game called Hangman.
Yes.
You know, when you ask a question, if you answer it wrongly, then you start drawing little little person who is hanging in from the, I don't know what's the correct name. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yes, I do. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, cool. So
We should
we of
call
course
them.
didn't want it to hang anyone, so
Right.
we made it an ice cream game. So you have a question: which are the first letters of the alphabet? And if you answer correctly, then they appear here. And if you answer correctly, then you see your ice cream being eaten.
Okay.
We did this for a custom development for an electricity company back home in Latvia, and then we built it in a way that you know, like a power cable is being turned out from the socket. So and in the end you lose your connection. Or another one was when the battery is full and then it depletes till zero battery. So
That's good.
you can have the visuals as you like. So and then maybe really quickly some other test templates. So here you can choose, for example, 5 answers, and then you see immediate feedback.
Okay.
And we of course have a very you know, wide range of these templates. You can have all kinds of click and reveal types, test templates, all the multiple choice, drag and drop, anything you basically wish for. We are actually very eager to build new ones. So if you know, we are approached by a potential client who wants something specific for their company, we're happy to do that because it adds to our knowledge about the client's needs.
Sure.
And we're you know, always interested in finding out what people need. We actually had one client. We still have this client here in US. It's a company from Philadelphia, and they, for example, needed a template for engineers to troubleshoot problems. It was a very cool template. They had a very good idea, and we implemented it. And the end result, I cannot show it, but it's pretty good.
Okay. Now, do people buy one template, or is a subscription to many templates?
You have different option, basically 2 options. I'll quickly show you. So we have grouped the templates in packages. So, for example, the first one, which I showed you, this Oceanside, it has about 35 templates inside of it.
Okay.
So you buy a whole package, and the package costs $29.
Oh, that's very inexpensive.
Expensive or inexpensive?
No, very inexpensive. That's very reasonable.
Yeah, well, we're starting off this business, so we are feeling that, you know, yeah, we want to share our product as much as we can, so we don't put very high prices. I don't know. Yeah. And if you feel like you cannot choose, you know, you like lots of them, because there are quite a lot of template packages, you can easily buy all of the library, which will include also the storyline templates, in case you might have a storyline project at some point. And the whole library, which is, you know, as I said, more than 300 templates, costs $119.
Oh,
so
that's not bad.
Even more inexpensive, I believe.
Yeah, I think I'll go buy them after we're done. That's not bad at all.
Thank you, Rick. We could give you a discount.
No, that's fine. That's very reasonable already.
Yeah. So yeah, this is a template web shop. You can buy it immediately with a credit card or PayPal, and it works. Yeah.
Oh, that's great. I really like the fact that you also did the assessment templates, because that does make time. It just saves a lot of time having to create different questions, and from that point of view, it's a really good service.
Yeah.
Are you finding that a lot of people buy the whole package, or are they buying one template at a time?
More people are buying the whole package. I believe I believe it's because it's relatively inexpensive, and
It is, yeah.
if you are interested in e-learning, it's also a good thing to do because then you have most options. And also, when you buy the whole package, we give 3 months of updates to the library.
Great. Okay.
So it means that you buy it today, you get everything what we have today, and then if we launch a new template, which we will quite soon, you will get it for free too.
And you can also design custom templates for people if they have a specific need.
Yes, absolutely. This business started. It was almost like a dream come true for us because we made a separate page for Lectora templates. I think it was lectora-templates.com or something like that.
Okay.
And we were approached by Coca-Cola. Are you familiar with this company?
A little bit.
Yeah.
It actually keeps me alive, so I don't know.
Yeah, exactly. So we were approached by Coca-Cola from UK, and they filled our contact form. I mean, can you imagine what it means for a Latvian company who had at that time 4 employees to receive an email that Coca-Cola has filled our contact form and they want to work with us in with Lectora templates.
And they pay you with Diet Coca-Cola cases, right? Is that?
Sorry?
Do they pay you with Diet Coke or regular Coke?
Well, no, but that wouldn't be too bad because we are. Well, I'm a little bit addict, so
yeah, me too.
To it, but, yeah.
However, there is
sharing for now.
There is there is a new Coca-Cola that we really like, and it's called Coke Life. It's brand new. It's only been out maybe 6 months or a year. Not very popular yet, but it's real sugar, real cane sugar, and and it uses stevia, which is a natural sweetener, and it is very good. And it's not a diet drink. There's no chemicals, just stevia and the cane sugar. We love it. It's just hard to find. So we have to go on Amazon and pay double for it. But it's actually interesting. I don't know. It was actually developed in Argentina, which I thought was really interesting. And then it was brought here, I think, about a year ago. And I think I'm addicted to it, but it's hard to find. So
okay, it's a confession online. Okay, very good.
Coke Life. Well, that was really good. I enjoy seeing the templates and what you're doing with that. You know, a lot of people say, we don't like templates, we want to create everything. No, everything is a template. I mean, eventually, if you create a good outline or create a good course, make a template out of it. It makes sense.
Yeah.
And why redo it every single time?
Yes, absolutely. We are very excited about the, if I can add also about the new Lectora 16. We made one template, which is available for free on Lectora's community page. We even won a monthly contest or something.
I heard you did win. Was that a contest on the Lectora site?
Yes. We made it Gustav strip, which is fully responsive design. So it was really fun to build. And I have to say we are working as an e-learning company. We work with different tools. Sometimes the clients ask for Lectora, sometimes they ask for Storyline, and sometimes for Captivate.
Sure.
And our main tool has always been Lectora, and I have to say that the responsive design, I think it works the best in Lectora as well.
Very clever design. The way they use the matrix to fold upon itself is really very clever.
Yeah, I agree.
John Blackman has designed a very good responsive. They're the only ones who really do it that way that I've seen.
Yes, me too. We have had quite a few projects last year with Adobe Captivate because at that point it was the only major tool which offered the responsive design.
Right.
But it was really difficult from production point of view.
Because it's not really responsive.
We are happy that Lectora launched this new version because we are going to switch our Captivate projects to Lectora projects, I hope.
Okay. Well, yeah, the problem with the Captivate Responsive is they took the same approach that Adobe Muse takes, which is you're not really creating it automatically, you're recreating it in different formats. And that's not the same as something that is actually changing with you from one code base rather than having 3 different code bases. So I think that's where Lectora got the design a little bit better. And
much better.
Much better, actually. Yeah. And
Because
have you had a
for
chance?
us-
Have you
Sorry?
had a chance to build any responsive design yet for clients?
Yes, one, and I hope that we are going to build one more.
Great. Yeah, it's
or
something that
many more, but one is in the pipeline. Hopefully.
right. Not everybody's using responsive yet, or mobile, or anything else. But I think within the next 2 to 5 years, we'll see 1,000% increase in the amount of people that actually do use it. There's still security issues, and people don't want the data going everywhere. But it's not a bad way to design. And I like the way they did it, where you can hide certain objects, you can move them off screen when you need them, when you don't. It was clever.
Yeah, absolutely, I agree. It's also, as you said, it's so much better when you can design it once, right? Or build it once and then adjust it for different screens. But with Captivate, it was a little bit of a nightmare because we had to explain to the clients why all of the changes, like we have built a course and then there's a change, why it takes so much time, because it was just 3 screen sizes that we had to modify. It means 3 actions, 3 objects, everything multiplied by 3. And in Lectora, it's much faster. So we are very excited.
Now, for those who don't know, this is kind of off the e-learning track, but it's a question. What is one of the things that Latvia is famous for? You can probably think of several. What's one of the main things that they're famous internationally for?
Okay, it's a good question.
I have the answer.
You have the answer. I would say the nature. I would say the nature, because, as I said, we were announced, I think, one of the greenest countries in the world.
Interesting.
So I think the nature is pretty nice.
So it's very pretty. Well, also, Latvia is where the very first Christmas tree was created. And that's an interesting fact. I was watching YouTube one day on Latvia. I was doing a little research, and I went, how interesting. The very first Christmas tree. And think of it, from that one, billions of Christmas trees. So quite an interesting tradition was started there.
Well, yeah, I'm not 100% sure that it's true, but, nobody knows where the Santa Claus lives anyway. So
that's right.
Let's say that it's true.
Yep. It's good marketing, if nothing else.
Yeah, exactly.
That's interesting. So I didn't know that it is actually one of the greenest countries. Is it a lot of rainfall? Is that what makes it so green?
It's quite a lot of rainfall.
Okay.
And I don't know why. I think it's mainly because we are not very densely populated. Latvia is a small country, but we are like 50% larger than the Netherlands by
interesting
area.
Okay. Really, I didn't know that.
We are only 2 million people.
Right.
So it's maybe that why we just didn't have too much urbanization yet, or
that's a good problem not to have. Half of the
country lives in one city, so you can't say that. But the nature is still pretty nice.
Yes, that sounds nice. Well, even Riga as a city looks beautiful.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, if
you should come and visit.
Yeah, if you're interested in seeing Latvia, go to YouTube and take a look at some of the videos, and you'll probably want to go there. It is actually very pretty, and directly across from Finland. Pretty
Finland,
close.
Estonia, and Latvia. Yeah, we're very close.
Finland, Estonia, Latvia. Okay. So that's it. And I've had friends from Latvia Estonia in the past too. So I know it well. And my grandparents on my mother's side were German-Hungarian, not too far. So they were, and they actually well, they actually immigrated to Argentina from Slovenia. So it's interesting. All the borders. This is World War I. All the borders changed and they moved. So
Yeah.
I think they were tired of war.
And I think Latvia is one of the biggest countries. If you look at the Lectora live show, you know, how many countries have had two representatives on your show?
You're the only one right now. So that is a good point. So what do you see as the future of e-learning? Where do you think e-learning is going?
It's a little bit difficult to say, but I think that the mobile is going to be the future, as everything else is going to be mobile. Because if you look at the youngsters, I remember it was 4 years ago or so. We had a tender. We were bidding as a subcontractors for one project. And the company was a huge international. In the end, we didn't get the contract, but it was really interesting that already 4 years ago they said that they would need only mobile e-learning because they were planning to use it also in Asia, in Japan.
Okay.
And for their employees, which were youngsters in Japan, in order to get access to PC, they would have to go to their grandparents. Because everyone was just using mobile and tablets at that time.
That's interesting.
And it was really crazy. On the other hand, of course, there's another school which says that why make it mobile? It's just it's not so convenient to learn, and maybe we should stick to the PC platform. But I don't know, looking at the youngsters, the way they communicate, I think e-learning is going to be huge. It's going to take over. It's going to take much bigger part of the whole learning process overall, and I think mobile is going to be a big part of it.
And I think on mobile, when we start talking mobile development, e-learning on phones really lends itself to video. It's easier.
Yeah.
The screens are small. No matter how big a smartphone is, they're still small compared to a tablet. You could do desktop training on a tablet and make it pretty close. Sometimes things might be a little bit small, but for the most part, you could do it. And so I see the tablet as a better e-learning device and the phone as a great video device. Maybe add assessments to it or something, but it would make for a great device for that. And yet, I don't know, I like, the monitors. Have you noticed that recently our LED monitors are getting bigger and bigger and bigger? I have two 32-inch monitors that I work with. Now there's a 34-inch monitor that just came out. I saw one last night at LG had it. It's like watching a TV and you're just sitting there going, this is nice. I have a big TV now to do my work on. It's amazing how large they're getting. So on the one hand, we have the tendency to go small, and on the other hand, they're getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. So interesting.
Maybe we'll have larger tablets and phones too.
Well, they came out with that new the iPad Pro, which is almost 13 inches. It's large, but it's also a little heavy. Not terribly heavy, but if you're holding it for a long time, you'll get tired pretty easily. It's in essence having two iPad Airs together. So it's an interesting design. I actually purchased one and then returned it. I did recently buy the iPad Pro 10.9, which is the size, I think, of the original iPad. And I like it. It's not too heavy, and it can still use the pencil, which is not too bad. Haven't really figured out what we're going to do with the pencil yet, but we're thinking of some ideas on that. Mobile will be an interesting thing over the future to see where it goes and what happens with it. Do you see any other trends in multimedia happening, more with video or anything else?
Yeah, I think it's the video. It's taking over also. It's a little bit Time it has always been the time-consuming part, because you need to, if you want to make it professional, it takes a lot of energy.
Yes.
But who knows? Maybe there will be more, unprofessionally made, but still good enough e-learning videos made. Because you can
That would be fun.
shoot a yeah, exactly. You can shoot a good video with your phone, or good quality video. Maybe it won't be so professional, but it will look very authentic. And if a employee of one company shoots a video, okay, maybe there won't be a professional actors, but it will convey the point, right? And the learners will still get the message and the knowledge needed. And that's the whole point, not only to make it beautiful. You just have to make
as
it work.
an e-learning professional, I know a lot of e-learning people that also love photography and video. Are you a photographer too?
Not seriously, no.
Not seriously?
Just family pictures.
That's good. Well, Karlis, it has been a pleasure having you on, and I'm glad we got to meet. I'm also glad that you took some time out of your vacation to join us. I know those vacations, that's precious time. So
no problem.
We hope
you enjoyed. It was really fun meeting you. Great.
Yeah. Thank you. Appreciate it. And I hope you enjoy your vacation the next 5 days out here. If you do make it up further north, give me a call. We're not too far from you. We're about 2 hours.
Well, absolutely. And Rick, if you are considering going to Europe, consider going to Latvia.
We will. It sounds like a beautiful place. Like I said, I've seen it. It looks lovely. And it's been a long time since I've been to Europe. My last trip to Europe was in 1979. Very long time.
Time to get back.
It's time to come back. Yeah. Well, maybe soon. There's not every country. It's too crazy there right now.
Too many countries, yeah.
Yeah. They have too many problems right now. But that'll fix up eventually. But anyway, Karlis, appreciate you coming on. And how can people get a hold of you?
They can go to fastercourse.com, and there's a contact form at the bottom of every page.
Okay.
Or they can just write to Karlis at fastercourse.com or service@fastercourse.com, and I'll get back.
That sounds great. Well, Karlis, again, have a great time. Enjoy the vacation and keep the good stuff going on with the business. I will be going to your site a little later today or tomorrow and downloading those templates. So that sounds like a great, it's a great price. You're doing good on that. Have you been, by the way, advertising that on the Lectora community and everything?
Well, they don't ask us. I think it's against the rules to advertise.
Okay.
But we have been posting a few free templates that we have built.
Okay.
That's allowed.
That sounds great. Well, we'll put on the show links. We've been showing your website, but on the show links in the description, we will have links to your website and urge people to go and buy templates.
Thank you very much, Rick.
You're more than welcome. Karlis, we'll see you soon. And if you're watching the show on Vimeo, this is our live stream. If you're watching the recording, it will be up on Vimeo a little bit later today. And the channel on Vimeo is Tech Down Over. I'm sorry. Hello, wrong show. Lectora Live. It's been a long day, and we only started. Have a good one, everyone. Take care. Bye-bye.
All right. Bye-bye.